Right, well, welcome back for another Status Quo song review, where we start up our random number generator and I hope to get a great Quo song to speak about. And this week we have landed at number 244, which takes us to the Thirsty Work album, which is obviously one held in high regard throughout the world. Thirsty Work was the first Quo album I bought on day of release. I'd got Rock to Drop 2 or 3 weeks after it came out, and then after that I'd gone about buying up the back catalogue. I'd joined the fan club. I'd been to see the band. My first ever gig was in the Live Alive Quo tour, which was in 1992. And then I went to see them again the following year on the Just for Record tour. I have a programme, but I don't know exactly where that is at the moment. And so yes, I was all keen for some new Quo music, having been what seemed like an eternity since their previous album. So unfortunately Thirsty Work did not live up to my excitement or expectation levels in the slightest. And then tucked away in the back of it, the album, track 15, just before the band are nice enough to apologise for what they've just put you through, is the track Tango. I don't remember my exact thoughts when I listened to Tango for the very first time. I assume by the time I'd got to track 15, I was feeling a bit down, a bit flat maybe, and dejected at what I'd expected to be a great album. But I guess back then I was just desperate for loud guitars and rocking music, and there was not a hell of a lot of that included in Thirsty Work. Listening to it now, probably dislike it a bit less, and you can't hear that at the start of the song. There's some cool guitars in there, maybe a bit overlay keyboardy production. It's a bit lightweight, but you can hear the chugging cool guitars playing the song. So that sounds not too bad. It's neither great, making you want to get up and rock, or horrendously bad that if engine you makes you want to just turn it off or skip. It's just kind of there. It's happening along. That's fine. The first thing I maybe start to dislike about the song is it's kind of strange backing vocals, where Rossi's basically repeating the same line that he's sung, but the repeated line sounds like it's been recorded in the room next door on a radio. It's just that kind of funny sound, which isn't really helping things. So yeah, and then the song just continues along with nothing really grabbing at you until you get to the actual tango bit, the kind of flamenco piece. And this is maybe where you want to rush for the skip button. I think it's quite terrible. Although the funny thing is, in the Fan Club magazine, Rossi says he tried to do this kind of thing on a previous song in the Ain't Complaining album, and it turned out that the flamenco tango bit was great, but the rest of the song was terrible. So you can only imagine how the rest of that song sounded. And so he's glad they never went ahead of it, because obviously he's rewritten the song here, and it's sounding amazing to him. But he seems to be the only one. As Rick's replies, I can't remember that one. Rhino is pass. And Andrew thinks it's a derivative. Jeff says he doesn't dislike it, which is obviously a ringing endorsement for any song. So yeah, I just the kind of the flamenco bit kind of just makes me turn it off if I am actually listening to the song, which is definitely not very often, because I don't choose to play it. So yes, that is Tango from the Thirsty Work album, and to classify it, obviously it's not going into essential or excellent or anything like that. There is maybe a slight case for a double classification. You could maybe put the start of the song as an occasional listen, because it isn't too bad to start with, but I just find I would skip it as soon as the Tango bit comes on. So I'm putting Tango in the skip category, which, following on from last week's review of Pump It Up, means there's 2 skippers in a row. So hopefully if you join me for another episode next week, I'll have a slightly better song, or at least in my opinion better song to talk about, and it will be further up the classification than Tango is. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you again next week.